Thank you for watching this review of the Tisell Submersible. It's going to be brief. I'm not going to go over any numbers or anything here. Just wanted to show everyone, get a feel for this watch. I've never owned any homage or anything like that before. Generally stick to the very well-known brands, so this was my first foray into this, and it was thanks to other reviewers and discussions of the watch on forums that piqued my curiosity. So I wanted to share my thoughts about it. As you probably know, you can get this for about $230 direct from Korea. It's obviously, as everyone knows, very similar in style to a Rolex Submariner. I'm not going to go over any of that, and the features I think are pretty well covered, on the net, on other videos. But just wanted to give my impression, and that is that for a little more than $200. That's a very well-made watch for the price, to be very fair. May not be well-known brand. You may say people may say that it's just a copy of a Rolex, which to some extent it is, but I think it has enough of its own character. First of all, its own brand name, but second of all, some distinctness in its design. That it's not. I wouldn't call this an outright copy, but obviously very, very heavily inspired. But bottom line, for $230 or so, that is you really get quite a lot of watch for the money. It's a pretty well-made bracelet, very nice sapphire crystal, beautiful ceramic bezel insert, good bezel itself, actually, very it turns okay. I mean, it may not be perfect, but it's pretty good and very easy to grip thanks to the texture. And the clasp, well, it's pretty nice. It's obviously a copy of a Rolex clasp, but it is very functional. The adjustment part here works very well, and it closes with a nice security. Now, I was going to do a comparison with something I had on hand, a Seamaster 300, Seamaster Professional, just to put them next to each other. I might make another short video about that, but if you're I was thinking about it, it's probably about 15 times the price of this, give or take, maybe more for the newest models, and this is obviously not going to be on the same level as a Seamaster, but for 15 times less, it's not bad. It really is not bad. I would say in the hand, this feels quite similar to, quality-wise, to maybe something like a Hamilton Khaki Diver. Don't have one anymore, but I used to. I would say quality-wise, the heft, the sort of refinement, the quality of the finishing, it's pretty comparable. And if you could get those sometimes, like gray market, I remember, like in the 400 range. I don't know if that's still the case. It might be closer to 500. So you're getting at least, I would say, $500 watch quality here at $230. And if you really, style-wise, this one actually might be ahead. I just, just try to ignore that it's a copy of a Rolex. Just looking at it objectively, it's a really nice looking watch. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Never had anything like this. Never had any homage, any replica, and nothing. Just always stuck to the major brands previously. But I was just very curious, and I figured for about a little more than 200, it's not a big deal to give it a try, see what it's all about. And I have to say, you definitely do get a lot for your 200. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful to anyone considering this watch. I would definitely give it my recommendation, especially at its price point.